Hello students, let us start with page number 52 and 53 today. That is Majestic Hunters of the Sky. Students, you will gain here some insight into the world of these extraordinary birds of prey. Let us start. First is Andean condors. Andean condors are massive predatory birds having the largest wingspan of around 3 meters. Despite their enormous wings, aided by strong air currents, they can fly. Being scavengers, they feed on carcasses of large animals. They do not have sharp predatory claws. They raid the nests of other birds for eggs and young hatchlings. In appearance, they are bald-headed and mostly black, but the male birds have a distinct white collar and white markings on their wings. These birds are considered endangered. Next, we'll talk about the Eurasian black vulture. It is one of the largest old world vultures, facing a constant decline, with its numbers dwindling in the Asiatic countries despite there being an increase in Europe. Hence, it falls under the category of near threatened. The main threats are humans and lack of food. These bald-headed vultures with a bluish-grey neck feed usually on the decaying flesh of dead animals, although they occasionally take live prey such as lizards and tortoises. Next, we have the lappet-faced vulture. It is called so because of the presence of lappets, or we can say folds of skin on the sides of its neck. It possesses a large, strong beak which can tear flesh all the way to the bone. It feeds on carcasses, insects, and small birds. It does not smell out carcasses but observes the behavior of other birds to locate food. Using its size to its advantage, it scares off smaller vultures and steals their food. Its head and neck are featherless, which helps it stay clean. Next, we have the California condor. It is the largest bird in North America that can fly. It weighs up to 12 kilograms. It can fly up to a height of 4,500 meters, gliding on the strong air currents. Being a scavenger, it feeds on carcasses of animals. Sometimes they eat so much that they have to rest for long before they can fly again. They often nest under big rocks, cliffs, or any natural cavity such as redwood tree holes. Next is the lammergeier, also called the beard vulture. It is one of the rarest raptors found in Europe and the largest to inhabit the Alps. It is known as bone eater as it feeds on bones. It drops the bones from a height as great as 80 meters onto flat rocks below to crack them open. The bird thereby obtains access to the marrow of the bones that have broken. Next is Philippine eagle. Proclaimed as the national bird of the Philippines, it is an endangered species. As a skillful predator, its long tail helps it maneuver and capture its evasive prey, such as flying lemurs and palm civets. Increased deforestation has pushed this majestic bird, having a beautiful crest, to the brink of extinction. Now, we'll talk about the next, that is the golden eagle. It is the national bird of Mexico. Adept at diving, it can dive with an astonishing speed of 240 km per hour. Using its speed and sharp claws, the golden eagle is able to snatch prey like rabbits, squirrels, and birds. It also feeds upon carcasses. This dark brown bird has a golden plumage on its head and neck. The last is the Himalayan vulture, a species with dwindling numbers inhabits mountainous terrains. They feed on carrion. Like other vultures, they fight with each other to get a better share of the prey. They also grunt and make noises during their encounters. Now, students, let us solve a few questions for your better understanding. Raptor is another name for birds of prey. So, you will write down in your books, raptors is another name for birds of prey. Next, owls are nocturnal birds that can rotate their heads up to 270 degrees. Next, the bald eagle was declared the national bird of America in the year 1782. The Cowper's hawk, named after naturalist William Cowper, is known to kill its prey either by squeezing it rapidly or by drowning it. The barn owl, also known as the monkey-faced owl, swallows its entire prey along with its skin and bones.